They're all scared of Agent. Everyone was in there, kissing his ass. Lori Alexander. You got to listen to it. Let's look up and see for Mr. Joyce if we can give you the full link from Kim's page. See where you go. We're just going to put these up in here. This is Brenda Becker's. She's now targeting my son. Same as Aaron Victor Cox. Same as Colleen Kokar. Kim's got 2 channels. Clovis has numerous. Here's Lori Alexander. She's had numerous channels. This is the one with the case up here. I'll put that. Well, you already have that. That's been sent to you. For Brenda Becker, Lori Alexander Swan, and Eric Wilkerson all conspired against me with court with Brenda Becker. That was a court case in Clark County, Ohio. Case number 17 DP 01, what is it, 2838?
Quit wasting resources on this crap.
This is Tamara Wolf. This is the one who I have a video up on my page currently where she's saying she's contacting Social Security. She's threatened this twice now. Brenda Becker did this once before and now has said it again. This is a woman who called ASPCA, and I reported her to Clark County, Ohio.
I don't know if there was actually a report or incident number since she's reciting incident numbers and report numbers. I don't think there's a report number for that one even being filed in the first place. And second
They know
place.
how I take care of my animals.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the one who says that Brenda Becker should have followed through on her death,
let's
on her death threat of stabbing me with her daggers. And that that's not a threat. What she meant was, yeah, same difference. You'll see that video.
That was a harsh video.
Many more things from this tomorrow, Wolf.
No matter what the intent was, that was a harsh video. Still.
My little cursor goes everywhere. That could be, who knows, Eric Wilkerson. Eric Wilkerson can't decide whether he wants to white knight for Becky Dean or if he wants to go against Becky Dean. Doesn't matter to me, Eric Wilkerson. You do you.
What's up with that wolf? Better watch out.
Here's Sugar Tacos, Colleen Kokars. She keeps putting her stuff on private too. But you get access to that kind of stuff. This is the one that accused me of being with Stuart Rhodes and Pete Santilli. And many other nefarious things. She's also coming after my son. This is Katie Childers. The one on the panel on Kim Arnott and Agent 19.
Oh, yeah. Every good court case has a solution. Solution here is this woman needs a vacation away from her desk job or whatever she's doing.
Laughing because I was intimidated the first time. Laughing because she thinks I'm going to leave because I'm intimidated a second time. Because Agent 19 is a puss boy and can only hold on to metal. Here's Taco Colton Katz. Boy, she took a lot down from here, too. Becky the plaintiff right here. Oh, she likes to promote Slapadon, too.
I don't think anybody promoted Slapadon.
This is where she's trying to put me in with Pete Santilli. Why? All data will show that I didn't even come to YouTube live streaming till the last 3 were coming out of the refuge, and it was all over with. I had to backpedal and figure out what everything was about. Sure did. This woman I'm going to be taking to court civilly. Yep. She's got umpteen milk. She's got iconic tea. I mean, well, I think I've sent all of her stuff. Tacos, Colts, and Cats, too. Boy, she's scrubbing big time. Scrubbing that channel, she is. This is Aaron Victor Cox. He says he's got 5 channels. I'm only subbed to 3. Don't know what the other 2 are. This is the one on my panel who says, what should I do, guys? Give it all up because I defended a convicted pedophile. That's why I don't want this perv anywhere around me. Right here. He's also saying I'm in with some people that I'm not. These people are fucking paranoid. He likes to dox this man right here. In my opinion, the Urban Disciples has come under major attack.
Hold on. We might need to get a better sample of that. Make sure. Oh my gosh. Mary 2023. Hey, what's this? What was that guy right there? Hey, whose channel is she on? I haven't even been watching. I've been busy.
He likes to dox this man right here.
Look at that freak right there. Oh. Well, that guy put out my phone number.
In my opinion, the Urban Disciples has come under major attack by this community, whatever this community's called.
You mean gaslit the whole community? Okay. I think that's what she meant to say. Oh my gosh.
There he's doing it again to him.
Is that a dox? Was that a dox?
There he's doing it again to him.
Where? Where? That's not a dox. Oh my gosh. Now I know why Butthurt OJM was so butthurt for actually getting his name thrown in to a title. I mean, that's who people should be doxed, are the criminals and dirty cops. But for some reason, there's some double reverses going on here. See this one down here? Okay. Let's see if she skips over that one. That's the most important one on the video in the whole channel. She's going to skip right over it. The muffins and the music, right there. Right there. She doesn't say anything about that. See? Yep, skips right over it. Oh, we got to...
Stay blessed. Painful 13. Yeah, he was caught on an app talking to underage girls. That's Colleen Kokar's friend.
I've actually heard that accusation, but haven't seen any receipts for that. But I would like to see him.
He's modded in there in his room.
What is she getting to? She should get back to that
the
mandamus.
Cox likes to victimize himself.
Oh.
What Agent 19 tries to say about me in his video is exactly what Aaron Victor Cox tries to do.
So no one can be a bigger victim than Miss Dean here. She can be the only victim around for some reason. I'm not saying I am. I've never really proclaimed, oh, I'm a victim, right? Just documenting, a documentarian. Wow.
You can see it in the chat as everyone's talking about other things. Aaron's over there trying to make everything about him.
By using question marks. There's a lot of question marks. See, another question mark over there towards the top now. Very little exclamation points. More like cliffhangers and question marks.
He thinks I'm a LARPer. He thinks I'm a paid state actor.
Well, everybody's entitled to your opinion. Should play that one. It's quick. Oh, man, see? She doesn't want to play the goods. Oh, I didn't know that video was on there. Cool. I haven't really checked out this channel for a while. Thanks. You know, this is what happens when you threaten to run for Congress or Senate. They go, this is exactly what they do. That's my whole crux of the thesis, right? Oh, we got to do the deep dive on him. I
He
think
talks
that looks
about
like
me
a
and
good
my
channel.
language, but he's just as bad.
No, that's calling people assholes, not whores.
He
Oh
promotes
my gosh.
Slapadon and what Slapadon's done.
There's
I'll
no
put that
promotion of Slapadon on there
Link in my
saying, hey,
description for you to view also.
Mr. Cox endorses Slapadon. You don't see that anywhere.
This is his journalism.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Listen to what he says in his video to you guys. That's why I'm showing you a preview first.
Uh-huh. I wonder if she even previewed the Rid of
Another
Mandamus
person he
video.
doxed.
I don't know what she's going on because she didn't feel threatened by bullets on the table.
This is his friend Sugar Shine.
Well,
She's in with Dave Acton.
Oh, she's in with Dave Acton. I wonder
She
how
used
she's
to
going
have
to
a
prove
P.O.
that.
box for Dave Acton.
I wonder how she's going to prove all that. There's a lot of accusations in here where she's only shown a couple things.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. The link.
Wow, it's very interesting. Very deep dive.
Again, that's Aaron Victor Cox of Arizona.
Coast Guard, Cyber Division.
The
Remember
one who,
OGM, Cyber
Has a
Division.
tagged video to you.
That's why somebody had to do it.
Oh, here's Agent 19.
Oh my gosh, this guy's horrible. They still
Of
got him
course,
on the
legal
interwebs.
use of deadly force.
There you go. Yeah, you should play that one too.
Oh, well,
Bet
he
you
scrubbed his too.
Oh, it's not
See,
sometimes
David
scrubbing.
Joyce, glad you got the private link.
Sometimes people know better to take their videos down, or people freaking come after your channels and shit.
Agent 19's running scared. Running scared, aren't you, Agent 19 and Katie Childers? Running
How can you run scared on the internet? I'm really interested.
scared.
How can you do that? How can you run on the internet or be shot
Here's, in my
through the
opinion,
internet?
the sexual pervert, Painful 13.
Did she say in her opinion?
Just because he is a sexual pervert, in my opinion.
Oh, there you go.
Got evidence of him talking to a young girl.
Oh, I
He
wonder
gave
who
me
sent
now.
that to her. Right? There's a lot of fake evidence that flows around the internet. You think? But hey, if there is evidence, I would really be interested in seeing him. Well, I don't know if that is illegal. I don't know. I mean, if it isn't, Biden's probably trying to make it legal that you can hair sniff and troll little girls on the internet.
Oh, here's Aaron. He's upset because I hired a PI. He's accusing my son of being the PI. Straight up lie.
No, she actually busted it out herself when she couldn't provide the MAC addresses. It was, well, who did you hire? A guy from up under a bridge living in a cardboard box that can't provide the MAC addresses with the IP addresses? And then she let the cat out of the bag that it's her son. She just blamed it on me so she can bring it out, right? But, yeah, I addressed that in other videos.
Colleen Kokar got something to say about that shit, too. Colleen Kokar.
Colleen Kokar. She's so monotone. Here, we need to put her back on turbo mode. Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, I got a new computer, so I don't know how to click
Yeah,
on. Or the buttons are a little bit different here.
She's like, okay, so consensus for the Attorney State General, if you're watching this far, as far as the comedy aspect out of this, Miss Becky Dean here is actually the girl that if you don't let her on the prom committee, because she can't get a date to the prom, and this is all high school crap anyway, okay? So if she doesn't make the prom committee, she'll be pissed at everybody, and she'll start putting gum in girls' hair, walking down the hallway in between classes, all right, since people can be attacked on the internet and shoot bullets through the internet and all this other crazy nefarious stuff that can happen through the internet. And, but anyway, she's that girl, okay? Just an FYI. If you're still listening this far. Oh, my gosh.
See if Kim took down her video. This is why I recorded for evidence. Alone? Well, you got back up, but you got called a bitch there, didn't you? Aw, you're not alone. Don't worry, Kimmy.
What does this anything have to do with the mandamus? She should get back to the mandamus. She's been putting it off for some reason. I wonder if she even previewed it.
Fact is, look, she knows. She knows what Katie Childers, Kim Arnott, and Agent 19 did was wrong.
See, it's so funny
David Joyce. Look,
how it's a lot of people when they've got Mr. Cox on the brain and on loop, they can only say, and then Aaron Victor Cox, and then it's all of a sudden to a different subject. It's not like, you know, right direct to the point, and I have nothing to do with a lot of these people. I mean, just because there's been interaction on the internet doesn't mean we've had coffee, lunch, dinner, seen a movie together, you know, played pin the tail on the donkey, anything, okay? And until then, you can't prove nothing. Oh yeah, I don't answer questions, and if there's a live chat previewing this recording and publishing, name and badge number, please. Identify in the chat. Thank you.
Grab their channel. Let's give you the link anyway, because we know you can get them private links. Even if they delete it off there, we know you can still get it. Who's snitching now, Tamara Wuff? Who is snitching now, Tamara Wuff?
She's switched the subjects like 10 ways to Sunday. And 20 ways till Christmas and New Year's. We gotta get back into it.
Detective Gomez's channel.
Oh yeah, look at those horrible thumbnails.
The Quantum Lark Bot. Many other names.
Many other AKAs. She can't prove. She tries to. She's like, oh, that sock account right there, that's Cox. And I'm asleep. Took a nap that day. Listening back. Oh, yeah, that sock account. That's Cox.
Let's check in.
Body and soul, right? And for him, it's Kim. It's up like a bitch. Because Mike...
None of this has to do with Mr. Cox. What's going on here?
It's on my...
Oh, she's talking about me.
Oh.
About me, right, Agent 19? Me. Even though Kim's on the screen.
With the
link, I'll put
that in here too. I believe it's on my
She's getting nowhere. It's called a waste of resources.
Let's look at this. Here's Brenda talking about my clitoris. That's what she's doing there. No problem with it at all. Very nasty woman. I'm not interested in her or her husband or anybody with them or any of these people. Okay. Talking about.
Yep, Brenda did hit on her sexually. Asked her to belly dance. Made this clip about her clitoris. Sure did. Oh, and Colleen Kokar, you want to know about my golden pussy?
Wow.
It's called when you have a pain in your left lower abdomen, and they do. They send you and run a bunch of tests, and then the last one is the gynecologist.
Okay, we're gonna pause.
On your videos, go for it, Colleen Kokar. Looks like physically.
Oh, no.
But if you want to continue to talk about my cooter,
oh no,
on your videos, go for it, Colleen Kokar.
That very subject in your stalker groups, talking about my body.
Why can the Sentinels sit there and talk about bing holes and phalluses all day and trade dick pics, but women can't talk about their cooters online to slap each other in the most free country in the world? But hey, you know, I don't know. Might not be that free anymore with all the state actors running around.
Repeatedly to sell Jeff Hayes books. And with Pete Santilli, but you know, Jeff Hayes and Pete Santilli, that's how.
There you go. There you go. She ties everybody in with Jeff Hayes and sell his books with Pete Santilli. Perpetual liar, just like Katie Childers of Kentucky. Spreading her narrative.
Told you about all that. I think I have that coming out of Lori's mouth. Yeah, it's on the other video here. I think it's called Spilling Some Tea. Okay, so here we started today. Oh, look, we got 34 views already. It's a good start. Where I've started going over now, what this is Kim and Mike, Kim did a video on December 23rd. Possibly the 22nd. Again, I don't know. I can't remember that. We have a lot of December birthdays. So I think that might be why. So Kim did a video, and they're lying, inciting violence, lying and inciting violence. Yes, they are. She threatened. She's gonna.
No, Kim lie. You lie. Do tell. You're the one over there inciting violence off there, anyone. But I'm not defending Kim because she likes to incite violence too with Agent 19.
Gonna go in her contacts. Does she need to go in her contacts to get her people after me or whatever? Her people. These are what they are. Okay, you put a name on it. You put a name on it for me and tell me what they are. They've been around since Pete Santilli, everything else. With Kim herself, we've gone from...
Colleen Kokar has been around since Pete Santilli. I came after, but Colleen Kokar has. Now look, I know for a fact, I won't speak up for Kim, but I know for a fact Mike Soror is not far right and is not a white nationalist. Who knows about Kim, though? But there she is, tagging them up that way. Spreading the disinfo. Spreading the dangerous drama. Yep, she sure is. This left-wing extremist at her finest.
A lot of things. Yeah, we have. And Clovis went on Agent 19 stream, and I don't know if he really caught that, as to how serious this is, and or whether he wants, I mean, why be involved with the shit? Why not just document it going down? Had I been a fly on the wall and been smart enough, that's what I would
If she was just documenting this shit, she wouldn't put her bias 2 fucking cents in.
have done completely. But now I've become entangled into this. December 23rd, possibly the 22nd. Again, I get 4 views already. It's a good start. She threatened she's going to go in her contacts. So does she need, I mean, why be involved with the shit? In Oregon, that have been several journalists from a national level down to our street level.
No, now she's going to pretend she's a journalist. You can't make this shit up, folks. That's from Eric Wilkerson. I'm taking people's sayings, just to let you know, David Joyce. Angela is going to type in this woman's chat room and say it's not me letting it go. Angela Geraldo, here's your proof.
People wanting to go hurt somebody or whatever because of their reporting and whatnot.
Yes, this is the woman right here that has reported us to far left extremist groups, including the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. The rest is sent to you privately.
Kim has had a contention for me. They have over my political views, over what I cover.
No, this woman came to our pocket, and I'm not defending Kim. Our pocket, as in people who once supported the Oregon stuff, and started bashing and hating and doing videos with Brenda Becker. Hence why I got the death threats on me that Colleen Kokar helped make. And Aaron Victor Cox is going to say that he needs to see the evidence of that. Well, I've got Brenda Becker fucking saying it straight up her fucking self. Sure do. Sure fucking do.
For years. Enough to where they had like Kimberly L. pretends to be my friend, whatever, going back into Brenda shit for years.
Colleen has pretended to be each and every one of these people's friends just so she can get inside information, twist it, and then put out false, fake BS like this. But she's butthurt because people fake friended her because she used their family and targeted their family. Like I was targeted. Yep, she used my underage daughter's picture and she targeted me and mine, along with Brenda Becker. She sure did. She's filed on the protection order, the filing of the protection order I did in Clark County, Ohio, along with China III, James Dahl Abusier of Canada. Yes, and Brenda also showed the donations where she paid China III. But Aaron Victor Cox wants proof of that when Brenda's already put it out and I have it. Yes, we got it all for you, Mr. Joyce. We sure do. And I'd like to have any of these people show where I spoke to Pete Santilli, where I spoke to Stuart Rhodes, where I'm in with any of these people that they say I'm in, that I'm a paid state actor like Aaron Victor Cox likes to say I am.
No, I usually state in my opinion, or maybe hypothetically, but it just looks like it because of some of the accusations and her once being afraid of Mr. Gary Hump, but then wanting to call him, and him being in the mix, and the Mr. Slowenbergers with the some of his court case record that I've been able to preview and share with others. Let's put it that way.
To be somebody, I know her. Kimberly L's done that with other people too, by the way. Yeah, she has. Yeah. And used to be part of one of those shows where, hey, let me help you contact your loved one and shit. Fuck off, fucking lying bitch. All these people have real serious. Oh yeah, and Kim mentions, yeah. Go ahead and listen to that yourself. I don't want to repeat it. What a filthy woman. What a filthy woman. I use the term woman very lightly. Now, as I said, smoking have fun, but this is what we're gonna do. Oh, let me get the actual link to that tweet because I'm gonna try to make those.
She's gonna get high, David Joyce. Hold on.
And then delivery started coming. I had to go out and switch the wash. Do many things in life. Fiction is important. Famous coach at one time of some football team. With Monty and Agent 19, they tried to supposedly talk. In this video that I'm going over, they tried to say that I was always in the wings or whatever with Monty and Agent 19. They tried to back down from that, but I haven't even listened to that.
You were always in the comment sections. You were always doing videos. The convoy, the Rabbit Convoy video you played yesterday was done during the time that you and Winter Moon both were doing crap for them.
Whole thing myself in its entirety and exactly what was said. So the transcripts are rendering now.
Maybe I need to keep this on topic.
Oh, Ohio House, December 20th, 2022.
He's nervous. He's nervous.
There's your title. And let's get into this. But before we do, just an FYI, this video will be addressed to the Ohio State Attorney, Arizona State Attorney, and also the Arizona State Supreme Court per digital writ of mandamus prescribed from Mr. Cox when there's also a quarterly update that I do sometimes. Also, we'll be going over in this video HB 462, written by Ohio House, December 20th, 2022. Let's get into this video.
You publicly live streamed about it.
But Becky's son had a protection order as well, so she's no one to talk. Becky.
Becky Butt.
When she put her son in the chat like that, I don't remember if I said about Incubator first.
Mr. Joyce, this is twofold. You'll get to hear Brenda Becker also targeting my son. All because he was at my house and I said he was transferring data and he's seen sorts of information about Brenda. I said the BS crap between us or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, now Brenda Becker, along with Aaron Victor Cox, are coming after my son and his business. Along with Tamara Wolf, along with Colleen Kokar.
But sing to our dogs is fun. Sing to the dogs.
Sing what to the dogs?
Oh. Leave my animals alone. Didn't you go to court and lie and say I was attacking your dogs and your pets and everything? But all you've done is attack my horses, my cats, my dogs. You and Tamara Wook and Colleen Doe Carr. 100%. And Aaron Victor Cox. The four of you are in my sights legally. Yes, there are.
So with that being said, Mr. Cox has never mounted any attack, quote unquote, against Miss Dean McCloskey pertaining to her animals, nor would I do.
Yes, he does. It's all about my horses. All because of the Bureau of Land Management and the land grabs, and he's so involved with the Oregon stuff, and so believes in the Bundy still. He's attacked my horses over and over and over again, and I have the proof of it.
Do that being an animal owner myself and pet enthusiast and advocate. Before I go on, I want to give a brief background of a couple of things that happened between McCloskey and I.
Not to mention how he's threatening my family over and over again by supporting Slapodon, promoting him, and showing his videos, which, before we go on, this would just make it all convenient for you. ABC is initials for Aaron Victor Cox. You'll notice that this is done on Detective Gomez's page. A black dick. Quantum Law. And Aaron Victor Cox is promoting that. Yep. Aaron Victor Cox page right there, WLRP.
This kidnapper back in building.
Oh, that video's back up? Wait a minute.
History shows you ain't no victim. You just some bitch that's running around you from starting shit.
Quantum Lark Bot. Aaron Victor Cox.
Wait a minute.
Back on board. Don't y'all sit there and fight for
All of these videos were blocked, but her stands. Why won't she show the one that made it through that didn't get blocked of her mirroring some of the same? Wow, that's amazing.
cause instead of, you know, body yourself. I see you know the bitch right back on the
Glazin
bus.
Becky. He's got the Becky poo poo song playing.
You ain't listening. Y'all
Yeah,
have
see,
to
funny. See, she even laughed. That's the goal right there. That's the goal. Accomplished. Solution. Accomplished. Apply comedy. She laughed. There you go.
Exactly. Crazy old bitch you never saw. Saw me stand up a few times, maybe she started imprinting pants or something and was like, ooh, that reminds me of the donkey I was fucking. Yeah. Got stuck in a fantasy or something, but I don't know what's wrong with this sloppy bitch. I don't do sloppy bitches.
He promoted this on all channels simultaneously and played this. It's not the first or the last time he'll do it. He's did it before.
Well, how does she know it's what's going to happen in the future? Well, that's crazy. Wow, she can also see into the future. Interesting.
She trying to send niggas to jail.
I'll put it in the chat for you to grab it at your convenience. Do you need therapy, Mr. Jones?
Oh, that shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't come in this motherfucker, especially you don't be some white bitch in this motherfucker trying to play the victim. Oh no, that ain't gonna be
See,
no
no, that's
you're
on
right.
her channel.
You can't.
See, she's playing that video from her channel when the original videos all were struck and taken down, but hers stayed for some reason. That's, if the attorney generals are still watching this far, that'll be more advanced courses on copyright issues and things going on like this as far as making slap videos against each other. And it not affecting you physically or mentally. Or does it?
Be a victim. History says it. Says Slapodon. By the way, Mr. Joyce, just in case you're curious, Aaron Victor Cox white.
What?
Try to bring that race shit to my.
She just stated that I'm white there. Why would that be important? Interesting.
Mr. Joyce, just in case you're curious, Aaron Victor Cox white.
Actually, my last video, the writ of mandamus addendum, states that I do have Islander blood. And I just stated in other videos that I think the brothers would be upset. And I think this is what happened by him doing this slap video, is he was pissed that a bunch of these white girls came in and all of a sudden they get around the brothers and all of a sudden they start acting black. You don't see many black girls all of a sudden acting white when they go to maybe, white school or get around the white girls. They don't usually, they keep their sisterhood. For apparently, to become the chameleon, in my opinion, you've got to, like when in Rome, you become, the chameleon and act the part. But it's like when you take it home, it might upset your husband or something like that, and that's just all civics and criminal psychology and so forth.
Ain't gonna get no play. So no fashion. You try to be a white victim in this motherfucker? Yeah, it's gonna happen over and over again. Fuck.
Oh, I tried to be a white victim by having a birthday and not being in his chat. Who is on loop? Who is on blast? For Dr. Mengley, that would be Slapadon. Slapadon's blasting all white people, all black people, everybody. But of course, I'm a name he's seen because of Clovis Harmon and someone he wants to kill and take their land from and send people up to my door. You'll hear more about it and have my daddy suck his big black dick. And Aaron Victor Cox is promoting that. Yeah, that'd be Aaron Victor Cox of Arizona.
Mr. Cox did not promote it in the also last video, in the Writ of Mandamus addendum video. You'll see in the description box as far as other people having their opinion on my channel and me being able to play it without being brought up on charges or being swatted or that's his opinion. I didn't really say anywhere. You don't see anywhere, even in the description box right here on this channel, that this video directly expresses the view of Mr. Cox. You don't see that anywhere, and it's a presentation. It's a presentation. She first, when it was being played, was mirroring and was claiming this does not hurt her. If I was trying to hurt her, I wasn't trying to hurt her. It's a presentation based on comedy because I thought we were all adults and can take some of the comedy that comes out of it. The direct threats and insults and derogatory language is stated. It's not my opinion. I might not agree with it, but for some reason, why is that video still there if it was such a big deal? But once again, Miss Dean has stated she's not afraid, and that's the basic claim, to have some type of internet charge of harassment or intimidation or something like that, right? First, you have to be actually scared, and then there's other things that get involved with that.
This channel right here, this YouTube link,
That's a ripping channel.
January 27th, 2019. It'd also be WLRP Colorado.
Oh man, the Tooth Fairy doesn't like that channel.
January 16th, 2017. And it'd be Detective Gomez. July 7th, 2020.
Shut the fuck up and stop that dumb shit. We got these low lives on the other side of fucking YouTube. You're not gonna sit here and try to cheer me up to do this shit.
You can see in chat here, Mr. Joyce, where Aaron calls this a roast. He calls someone threatening to burn down our home, threatening a senior citizen, my father, my parents, threatening my family, threatening to take our land, as a roast.
The reason why Mr. Cox actually played that video at this time was because of the time lapse from when it first happened to 5 or 6 years later to nothing happening from that. I haven't seen anything as far as a direct result of that video, or else if that video was part of a crime, it'd be more than likely gone off the platform. So therefore, that video was a roast video. Oh my gosh. The art of comedy in the roast, if that ever leaves the United States, and if there was some type of direct result and I knew about it, I would not have played that video.
See? He roasted Becky like 5 years ago. What's true? Patrick is even asking Aaron, who is it? Why it's Slapadon? He's confirming it. He calls this a roast. And look at him laughing and thinking this is funny. They're playing this for entertainment.
I don't see anywhere laughing. Do you hear laughing? Audio laughing? No emojis laughing. I'm stating as what I perceive as fact. And other people are laughing. Isn't that interesting?
Those are just a few. I've got many more. Major issues I have with Aaron Victor Cox. Now, let's go back over and continue on with his little video to you guys.
Well, in retaliatory videos, it's like once somebody already sets you up and tries to paint you in a bad light, then you might do a retaliatory video. No harm intended from my perspective, and no harm came from the threats that were in that video. And if they were such a harm and caused such a uproar, the video shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Hi, Mr. Cox.
Oh, here we go.
Pertaining to the accusations of clone accounts being used in Mr. Cox's chat room that were clone accounts of Becky D. Plus.
Okay, in regards to this, Aaron's upset that people are able to hire private investigators. He thinks I'm lying about it. Aaron's upset because he got busted out cloning my account.
No, see, I've already stated previously, Mr. Cox busted out Becky for not providing any MAC addresses with IP addresses when she made her accusation that it was Mr. Cox making clone accounts. But the way she twists the narrative, I hope that some people are taking note at this point.
And using my account to block people in his chat room and then him blame me.
No.
It's drama, David Joyce. Nothing serious, but it's drama.
That Mr. Cox didn't create because I was too busy actually running a broadcast. It's actually pretty hard to run a broadcast the magnitude that I try to take it to, and then also probably working a chat room, if you want to call it that. I don't have that capability. I'm usually too busy cueing music and finding clips of other people busting themselves out with their own words and mixing it in with the music for entertainment.
That's what Aaron Victor Cox has for you.
Where that was false, she accused myself of creating those accounts and claimed that she could prove it through IP addresses from a private investigator that she hired, which I believe was her son because, or someone that she may have found that was the...
See how he's targeting my son now? He's following Brenda Becker's suit. Him and Brenda Becker are friends now.
Comedy part of it, parody part of it.
There was a may have.
See how he's targeting my son now? He's following...
May have.
Investigator that she hired, which I believe was her son because, or someone that she may have found that was the...
See how he's targeting my son now? He's following Brenda Becker's suit. Him and Brenda Becker are friends now.
Comedy part of it, parody part of it, that I believe that she found her PI for hire up under...
Just because in LARPville, just because you get on somebody else's panel, doesn't mean you're friends. It means that there might be an exchange of ideas and communications.
Living in a cardboard box because the PI wasn't able to provide any...
Well, see, that's his perspective. That's his opinion, and he has every flipping right to it.
MAC addresses to link up the, in my opinion, the ghosted IP addresses obtained from my chat room and my accounts.
Oh, this is real important stuff. I'm sure David Joyce is going to get right on this, Aaron.
That I used, and they were ghosted.
Arizona Attorney General. Your citizen is a puss boy, in my opinion. Sure is.
But the issue stands that the...
Right, but it's, who threw the first stone, apparently, right? And that's where it started. Okay.
That the MAC addresses were not obtained, nor documented, nor shown as proof, nor the IP addresses shown as proof that Mr. Cox, in fact, per accusations of Miss McCloskey doing the clone accounts of her.
Gotta get it out there. Miss McCloskey. Oh, he's a little bit butthurt. Why, where in YouTube terms of service does it show you have to show proof? I think that's done in a court of law. But let's bother David Joyce and the Arizona Attorney General about it, Aaron Victor Cox.
That's false. We'll continue on.
Use your son to intimidate. My son can't intimidate nobody. He's sitting at a fucking thing as I record him, at a table as I record him. Dream on, you delusional old hag. You're arguing with. In the chat room. You did it yourself. And you do this to your own family. This is the first time. This is not your first rodeo. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. It's not my first rodeo. Damn straight's not my fucking first rodeo, bitch. Damn straight. So I showed a recording of my son because you accused him of stalking you. So I showed This woman knows it's not my first rodeo. Her and Colleen Kokar came after me with China to 3.
Came after. See, there's that
She knows
after an attack, and when there's videos made, I mean, there's been many videos made of me, but I'm not raising a big stink over a lot of
Had to get a protection order for obsession against me. Now she's coming after my son. Now she's making up stories about my son along with Aaron Victor Cox. Recording of me when he was syncing my computers and transferring data, and you're making more.
What was that accusation? This is all on the fly for Mr. Cox, by the way.
She knows I already had to get a protection order for obsession against me. Now she's coming after my son. Now she's making up stories about my son along with Aaron Victor Cox.
No.
Recording of me.
She's
When he
the
was-
one, and I state that in the writ of mandamus, where she's the one that I believe stated that she had her son looking people up, tracing IP addresses and so forth, but doesn't provide the MAC.
In my computers and transferring data, and you're making more out of it. You're becoming as demented as Colleen Kokar and Tamara Wood. Wendy.
I want to just jump in there. In my opinion, in my recollection, Ms. McCloskey did use her son to apparently trace and track people that were apparently harassing his
Oh
mother.
yeah, I think I even challenged her to try to drop what operating system it is. Right? That's something Citizen Z couldn't even take care of. Right? Right? He's saying LoJack when it's another analog. Right? Oh, this is great.
Her words. I could be wrong on that. I do not have the proof, but
David Joyce, look into it. Search it all. I want you to. Have the FBI look it up. Have NASA look it up. Aaron Victor Cox paranoid.
See, there you go. Waste of resources. Once again, frivolous allegations, and more wasting of resources.
Delusions. He's targeting my son for no reason. My son has absolutely zero to do with this. But now Brenda Becker.
Just because she accused, see how it was irrelevant, but because I brought it up, that she brought it up, her son was her PI, that all of a sudden it's relevant. Very interesting.
Wisconsin and Aaron Victor Cox of Arizona are targeting my son. Targeting his business.
Nope.
I believe it will be out there. I believe it is out there. But to once again get the IP addresses not matched with a MAC address, it shows either.
So once again, he's saying my son is trying to match IPs and MAC addresses. I don't know what the heck this dude's talking about, but he's delusional.
Okay,
Let's
see,
say
that's why I've accused her of being a state actor in the past. Is state actors accuse you of being psychotic or delusional when they're losing traction on their bullshit LARP. Just an FYI.
having no credentials or training to do the work that he may be doing. Let's continue on here.
You know what's wrong with you, Aaron Victor Cox, is I don't have anything to hide. I haven't did any of these nefarious things that any of you guys have accused me of. I've never been with no far white militia. Never been with Pete Santilli like Colleen Tokar's over there trying to say.
I see she's going through other accusations that people have made against her when I haven't. All of a sudden it goes to what other people have done to her, but for some reason I'm thrown up in the front line of it just because I'm documenting.
I never threatened Agent 19. Agent 19 threatened me with his gun, and he tried to do it again, and Kim Arnott jumped in the middle of it, along with Katie Childers. Brenda Becker is targeting my son. Tamara Wolf. They're both said they're coming after my Social Security.
Still, no threats from Mr. Cox in there.
So yeah, I put my video on private. I just kept recording. I'm glad Tam's didn't come in. That was cool. You put your video on private. You put 3 of them or 4 of them on private today because you're a lying old hag. It won't stop with me and my family. The same as Colleen Kokar, the same as Aaron Victor Cox, and the same as Tamara Wolf. Windy.
That seems like harassment there, repeating the windy. Once again, Mr. Cox is not attacked or.
That seems like harassment. Oh my God, go itch your ass somewhere else, Aaron Victor Cox. Windy.
She can do it. Nobody else
You
can.
listen to Brenda
See,
Becker too much. I've got a video of her.
that's what happens if you don't let the Beckys on the prom planning committee. They'll go around and put gum in all the other girls' hairs that got dates because she couldn't get one.
Saying that I'm harassing her, and she's going to have my video taken down because it's titled Windy. Brenda Becker brings up some Wendy Bagley, says Wendy Bagley, which I don't know. Brenda Becker brings that up and says that she's going to contact a Wendy Bagley and says I'm targeting her. Brenda Becker is going to have me pay for her husband Kevin's phone number change because I don't have his phone number, but I said I was going to contact him. So she's going to change his phone number, and she's going to force me to pay that money. You have been listening to Brenda Becker for too long. Tamara Wood. I'll say Wendy as much as I want in regards to Tamara Wood.
Well, that makes
So you got an opinion that it's harassment. So fucking what?
Go get the chew
a fucking
toy.
tissue, Cox.
Go get the chew
Threatened
toy.
in any way, Ms. McCloskey's family actually had one personal conversation with her husband. He seems like.
Bullshit, you're promoting threats against me and mine. You're a liar. You definitely have to do with threats with me and mine. This is the second time that you promoted.
Promoted. All right. There's a difference between presenting and promoting. There's a lot of these words that get mixed up on the internet, especially when there's Ohio Ebonics or something going on here. I don't know.
Apadon, serious nefarious threats towards me. And now you're out here lying on my son.
Good. Really willing, full let's say,
once again, she's the one that stated that her son was her PI at one point in time. I believe the evidence is out there.
To coddle Miss McCloskey's endeavors to perhaps maybe sue people.
Now he knows about my husband. To possibly sue people. Who have I sued? You mofos, Aaron Victor Cox. You're falling into the same fucking lark as Brenda Becker and Tamara Wood.
I said possibly in there. Oh my gosh.
She's the person that sues everybody. David Joyce, look it up. I haven't sued anybody. These people are fucking delusional.
Internet that she perceives as threatening her, and just seems like most of the time it's not. It seems like there's a lot of gaslighting going on, and that's my opinion in the way I see it. Also, I'd like to add, Mr. Cox has never accepted donations to harass anyone, put my donation link out, nor been contracted to do any type of work through the internet. It's been all of my...
Nobody's accused him of that. This is a puss boy, in my opinion, David Joyce. Sure is. He's scared. He's kind of scared because he knows the crap that he's done. Sure does. Don't get Aaron Victor Cox.
Well, it's the state actors that say that. You know what you've done, but they don't say it. It's like, if they had it, they would be doxing it. It'd be all over the place.
Because I would have to say, I'm going to go record this because Becky tries to file court cases. She tries to file court cases. You lying old hag. I filed for one protection order. But sure am. Let's spread that disinfo. I'm getting your slanderous ass.
We can go back in this recording and reproduce how she has, I think, quote unquote, where...
Quit stumbling over your words. My God, you're going to be this nervous if you ever have to go public in front of a judge or somebody? Dear Lord.
It's actually
what is up, David Joyce?
It's actually called practice for when you do have to going through your case. It's a good idea so you don't stumble upon your words once you get in front of the judge to do a practice run through like this and do a writ of mandamus. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Fucking balls.
To bring certain court cases and people into light, something to that effect.
This is power. And she uses her family to attack people, and then she'll say she's being attacked. I didn't go after her disability.
I did not use my family to attack. She made that up. Look at the other video where I put the videos up. She attacked my family. She LARPed this up. And Aaron Victor Cox and Tamara Wood.
And once again, the misuse of the word attack, where there was maybe a slap video made or an evidence video made. There's no specification. It's just victimization, professional victimization, and attack. And but still, there's no perceived threat on the other side. She just wants to argue and be right after she's already been sued or apparently been sued in other cases, and she wants retaliation against the world about her own screw up. Possibly, I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened with that other case she's been in with eBay or something like that. I don't know the specifics for it.
Fighting it and playing the same old LARP.
It's on the record. It's in the court of law. You did go after my disability. Yes, sure did. Tamara Wolf is too. My Colleen Kokar is too. Well, we don't have to mention Aaron Victor Cox with that one. So far, I haven't heard him talk about that.
Oh, but I'm a liar, right, Aaron Victor Cox? If I was a fucking liar, I would have just added you to everything.
I didn't do that. And she knows I didn't do that.
What's interesting is she's probably not going to bring up where she accused me of these clone accounts and hiring a PI and getting my IP.
Man, between Agent 19 and Aaron Victor Cox, I don't know which is the worst. Narcopath. Me. My victimhood.
Dress that was ghosted. And also, she's not going to bring up other instances where she, let's say, claims that she stands alone, but jumped on bandwagons with other women to try to proclaim that Mr. Cox was doing tracers and hacking. And that's not true.
Another lie, Aaron Victor Cox. Mr. Joyce, you'll see when you look into my records that I did several live streams because Kim Arnott and Brenda Becker and all of them were saying that. And I went live to say, no, I did not say that Aaron has no tracers going on in his chat. I did at least 3 live streams regarding that, but Aaron's still going to cry victimhood over it.
Either. I'm a documentarian, and
He is not a documentarian. He's a fucking troll, and he's a LARPer.
Really busy making films and so forth, documenting as much as I can. I don't have...
He is not. He's documenting his own butt hurt because he's a narcopath. That's my perspective on it.
Time to either make clone accounts, hack, or do tracers in people's chat rooms. But apparently, there's been some other court cases going on where there's been some very nefarious things going on in other people's chats.
I don't know what other court cases he's talking about. Apparently, I don't know what he's all trying to pull in, but bring it, Aaron Victor Cox.
Pertaining to CP and tracing and
oh, he's talking about Kim Arnott went to court with Clovis Harmon saying she put child porn on her computer, but They never really went to court, but then Kim Arnott got the protection order, but then she talked to her at the same time, so then she didn't have the protection order, and no one knows the truth of the matter because Kim Arnott liked it just as much as Katie Childers and Aaron Arnott not. So
IP accounts, IP addresses where I don't think that's allowable under terms of service for this platform.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, we got the whole video on your Facebook page, Brenda Becker, but it doesn't matter what YouTubers think. The court of law in Ohio, yep, they know all about you, Brenda Becker.
sure do, Brenda Becker, sure do. Show me the nefarious shit I did. Watch Aaron Victor Cox outline my eye, just because I have eye, like it's a spying icon.
So, yeah, we got all this stuff from 100 years ago when you know Colleen went after Scooter.
Now, I do not know for a fact that it was just Colleen Tokar that went after Scooter. Yes, they also tried to get a lien put on my house, Detective Joyce. That would be Colleen Tokar, Brenda Becker, and China the Three. They were all calling an eBayer against me. Yep, sure were. Real shit, Aaron Victor Cox. Real shit, you fucking whiner.
Maybe I'll go over and give Colleen a donation. Do it. Who cares? Maybe I will.
You know what? I'm not hard up for money. Brenda can donate to whoever she wants. It's what she gets in return
What
for.
does she go off on doing other stuff?
Real shit, Aaron Victor Cox. Real shit, you fucking whiner.
Oh, you fucking whiner. Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll go over and give Colleen a donation. Do it. Who cares? Maybe I will.
You know what? I'm not hard up for money. Brenda can donate to whoever she wants. It's what she gets in return for her
Go get the
donations
chew
that I don't
toy.
like.
Go get the
She
chew toy.
gets help.
Maybe I'll give Flatline another donation. You know, spread the holiday cheer. Hey, I'm still thinking about you. I know you're falling on hard times. Here's some cash. No baby. That's what super chats are for. And if I want to give somebody money, I'll do the same thing.
Right, and also Ms. Dean has accused Mr. Cox, or let's say a veiled accusation, Mr. Cox could be a racist, when in fact myself I have donated to Mr. Chris Thorne.
Oh, okay. Aaron's going to prove how he's not a racist right now because he donated, and he's going to bring up another YouTuber, again, that has nothing to do with this BS, but this is the third time that he's brought this YouTuber into the BS.
Just bringing all
She was
types of
trying to,
people into the
trying to
video.
accuse me of trying to use him because I'm a racist, something to that effect. And when I'm not, I'm actually have let's say Islander blood myself.
This is what racists do. They try to, this is just moving on. I don't even have to speak to this. I think Aaron's speaking for himself, trying to explain it.
And not a racist.
Making in this video for YouTube channels to make cash. But if you do, that's right there to harass you. Oh, but when you pay them dope money to make videos and images that threaten
That's a slander. She can't prove what any.
It is not a slander, David Joyce. I have video proof of Brenda Becker specifically saying she gave Colleen Tokar dope money for Colleen Tokar to take my butchered head and put it on the end of the stick. The one she got in trouble in the Clark County Court of Law for threatening my life with. I sure do have that video proof evidence. Aaron Victor Cox.
Oh, I thought she meant just slap at Dawn. Yeah, and I don't know if she can really prove all that until you get into the courts in exchanging PayPals. But from what I've witnessed is that Miss Becker has been more than open and willing to share her PayPal to prove and go through dates on what these amounts may be, just to put Miss Dean at bay or at ease, instead of taking it all the way to court. But it seems as though Miss Becky Dean McCloskey wants to take things to court instead of reconcile, which is another suggestion that the courts do, is you try to reconcile first before you take all this to court. That's why this is all frivolous and a waste of resources.
Trying to white knight for Brenda Becker here. See, the dynamics matter.
Donations may have gone towards. She's made many accusations like that before, where she's seen someone maybe donating and trying to, let's say, spread a false narrative. What may be going on there?
Bye. Or to make BDSM horse porn play like you did and you donated to China the Three. Yeah. We got your bitch.
I don't know if she can prove that.
You use your.
Just so you know, David Joyce, yep, I can prove that. And that came straight out of Brenda Becker's own mouth. And I've got video proof evidence of her showing her PayPal donation to him for a flogger, for selling a flogger. Yep, they put it under that guise.
Your own family. And you did it again on a video. You brought up an old video that you had. That was not going on right there.
This is Brenda trying to say I brought up an old video, even though it's got my brand new Christmas booties in it and the brand new Christmas wrap blanket. A clear lie, malicious lie she's trying to say. She knows she's clearly lying. She knows she's clearly trying to troll and LARP it and twist it, but she's nefariously doing it against me. Yes, that's Brenda Becker, tanked up art.
Already had it stored. I bought that computer ages ago, guys. I already had that video stored, and I just pulled it out of my ass today. And when you played it, it had today's date on there. Today. You had. That was not going on right there. You already had it stored.
Prove that.
You use your own family. And you did it again on a video. You brought up an old video that you had. That was not going on right there. You already had it stored. I bought that computer ages ago, guys. I already had that video stored, and I just pulled it out of my ass today. And when you played it, it had today's date down there because that's when you moved an old video to a new device. Hey, Tams. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on.
There she is. Hey, Tams. You hear the friendship between them? And then when you see Tams, you'll see that they're scripted. Yep, they sure are. And now Brenda Becker's telling Tams to read an email because she knows I'm live and I'm live streaming her now.
Lots of shit, Mom. Lots of shit.
Which seems coordinated.
All I'm waiting for is those MAC and IP addresses that I cloned somebody's account. Just kind of waiting around for that. That's what I'm
Aaron
waiting
throws
for.
in there, which seems coordinated. It's the Anunnaki. It's the Anunnaki. Oh no, run for your lives.
That old video when Becky used her son against Eric and how she tried to spin it right away.
Use my son against Eric. Eric was nonstop threatening me. Eric nonstop was playing the video about the ropes and mocking me and the suicide. So yeah, I put up my son to defend me. I sure did. A physical fight where they would sign off. Liability, a match. Because my son knows MMA. And Brenda Becker's now going to use that. She's clearly targeting my son.
Well, that's right up Eric's alley though. Eric would take a contract with him.
I was talking to
So, Eric went with it, but he knew it was a threat at first. And it's just the way she said.
See, look how she adds that in. He knew it was a threat at first. Eric was threatening me, bitch. Eric and Lori were trying to get me to commit suicide, and I've shown and have all the evidence of such. Can't believe you tried to use that shit. All because you want to target my son now.
So I can dig that up and I can put it up here, but what's the sense? It is on another YouTube channel already, by the way. That is on another YouTube channel. Yes, it is. Because he said, Becky just threatened me. Something like that, he said. Maybe those aren't his exact words, but yeah. Becky tried to even use her son
Wow.
to fight Eric.
But yeah, Becky's using her son to threaten people, says Brenda Becker. It must be absolute fact. Bullshit. All fucking bullshit. Lay off my fucking son, Brenda Becker and Aaron Victor Cox. Lay the fuck off my son.
I'm actually
Are you
too
what?
busy to actually do some of these accusations that she's proclaiming here because I'm actually trying to mix paint.
What do you have new to say? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everyone knows that I put up my son, and everyone knows that Eric looked him all up to look at his fights and tried to dox my son and everything else. Everybody knows about it. Urban's chat. I'll get you started. Yeah, everyone saw in there. They told you to leave my son alone, didn't they? I got the clips. Yeah.
Urban, I would like to get a hold of you so I can see that chat. Even if after I get done with that, if I can roll right over and record your chat of what Brenda was doing in there and how she took that and ran to target my son, I would appreciate that. Don't know if you're listening or not.
Was saying that her son was seeing all my content. That's how she started bringing her son in. So this is on Becky. She wants to go there. I'm going to respond. Do it. Because Becky uses her family on several.
Just because Brenda Becker says Becky uses her family on several occasions doesn't make it so. Brenda Becker accused my son, so I put up the videos to prove it, that it was my devices. Because Brenda Becker's lying, saying that my son's remote controlling her device to stalk her. These people think they can lie to their fucking teeth and get away with it. But guess what? Lies doesn't mean it's truth. You gotta prove this bullshit, Brenda Becker.
Occasions, any occasion, she can get. She even used him against Tooth.
How'd I use my son against Tooth? Whatever. I'm just gonna collect this evidence, Brenda Becker. She's referring to Denise Matteau. The Clark County, Ohio Sheriff's Departments know about Denise Matteau. Along with Brenda Becker, she's also made multiple false welfare checks on me. You'll see where Brenda Becker's bringing up my son. I'll play that. Adam 12, you need to do another welfare check in Becky's house in Ohio. Yes, Clark County, Ohio Sheriff's, I'll tag you in this too because she's calling for more false welfare checks on me. She sure is, along with targeting my son. Why she sure is. No, it doesn't even matter. Did I say anything against this? Because I know the truth and you're a lying old whore. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's why I do these response videos and legal documentation videos every once in a while, and advise people of the standing digital writ of mandamus, and that I've submitted for jurisdiction arguments as far as not being able to fully investigate any type of calls that come into my local jurisdiction. It goes over to the Arizona State.
What the fuck, Aaron Victor Cox? Are you trying to play a Colleen Co-car? You're also now a journalist? When did you all become Pete's and Tilly's? Just today?
Supreme Court and Arizona State Attorney. What I'd like to go into here is...
Aaron, this is the first video you did like this. And now you did this your whole life? Oh my gosh, these LARPers.
The HB 462 on swatting in Ohio passed.
Yeah, let's talk about that swatting. Yeah, because I did get swatted. I sure did, Angela Dorado. What, I didn't pan out the camera to show all the cars and the ambulance and everything?
Right, that's different. See, it's different. The swatting does have to have the door kicked in and damages done to the house for it to actually possibly be a legit swatting, when actually welfare check would be something different. And I believe that's what Miss Becky Dean McCloskey will not bring up, is that she was actually getting welfare check, not swatted.
I didn't pan the camera over to you to show all their hands on their weapons? Aw, poor you.
December 20th, 2022, the approving legislation that prohibits swatting, the practice of reporting a false crime or emergency with the aim of provoking an emergency response from law enforcement.
Thank you, Aaron Victor Cox. Yes, Brenda Becker, make more false reports on me. Make more false welfare checks. Come on, Denise Matto. Come on, Tamara Whoop. Come on, Lori Alexander. You've made false calls on me too, right? Show me where I made false police reports on you or anybody fucking else, Cox. Do it. David Joyce of Ohio Attorney General's office, guess what? You can look and try to show me too. It's not happening. They're lying.
Let's see, there was something else that I need to go to. HB 462 makes swatting a 4th-degree felony, which can be enhanced to a 2nd-degree felony if serious bodily harm occurs as a result of the call. Also,
Oh, well then, Brenda Becker, keep making more false welfare checks to my home. Come on. Do it, Tamara Whoop. Do it.
so that law, like other state laws pertaining to either, let's say, electronic harassment through the internet, also
Oh, kind of like using Slapadon to keep threatening elderly people, right, Aaron Victor Cox? Oh, you might be right, Aaron Victor Cox.
pertains to not just, let's say, calls that come in from outside of the state into Ohio to create a swatting call. I believe these laws would also pertain to a resident of Ohio calling out to
It sure would. Yeah, it probably would, Aaron Victor Cox. It's a good thing I'm not. But thank you for the information, Ohio Attorney General. Please look up those laws and get people in trouble. Get Brenda Becker and Denise Matto and Colleen Tokar and Lori Alexander and anybody else who's made false welfare checks, if they have on me, and get their asses in trouble. Don't just call out and say, well, it's Denise Matto again. We're calling to let you know. Get her ass in trouble. Don't just call out and say, well, it's Brenda Becker again. We're calling to let you know. We know you don't want you to come. We don't want you to come. You don't want us to come out, but we're calling to let you know that they called again.
make a false call. Let's continue on, because when she does mention my name in a
One of these days, something's going to happen with one of the weapons people pull out, having their hands on guns, coming and swatting my home and making false welfare checks. Do something about the false welfare checks on me.
associates it with the lies and the slander and defamation, we're going to dispel it.
Forget to yelling at it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, remember when Denise Matto called the cold case unit in Clark County, Ohio? Yeah, she thinks my husband's cousin's murder has something to do with her daughter's death. Yep. Now call Denise Matto's police station and see what I did to her compared to what she's called Ohio, Clark County, Ohio, and did to me. You guys, this is hilarious.
So that's why I did leave. I don't know if you popped in, but I put the stream on private and I recorded what she was doing. I did. That time I did. Because she is using her family in a video to attack on me. And I've been in court with this bitch. And she even...
Nobody attacked her. She has no proof of an attack. I simply stated my son was in my home, transferring data. Man, between her and Aaron, the delusions.
Put her family on that protective order. So now, in the event this ever happens again, I told you, I am...
Yes, I wanted my family protected. I put it on the initial filing fee. It's a lie that they're on the protection order. There's no other name but mine on the protection order. Another lie.
We're going to let her get away with what she did to anyone again, including myself.
With what I did to anyone again, including herself. Brenda Becker, what have I did to you? Nothing, bitch, but show yourself.
Including myself. So,
I believe what Miss Becker is explaining there is frivolous.
I'll tell you, frivolous lawsuits, Aaron. Yeah, you're riding the lark with Tamara Whoop and Brenda Becker. It's obvious. Frivolous lawsuits comes out of Tam's mouth. I think Thomas told her to say it. Yes, I sure do. And you're right in there with it. Where are the frivolous lawsuits? What have I done wrong? Call Brenda Becker's police station and see where I filed all these false reports against her. They're not there. It's never happened. Same as Colleen Tokar saying I did it. Just because you guys all say I'm a cop caller doesn't make it true. You all are the cop callers.
Lawsuits and unbased and founded calls to law enforcement pertaining to, let's say, example 1 or A in this video would be the attacking of animals, using animals to attack, which I believe the...
Yeah, exactly. Everything's named Becky. Brenda has a goat named Becky. Her nickname's Becky. Aiken's named Becky. Colleen's named Becky. Menthol Man's named Becky. Everything's named Becky. We already went over that. Aaron Victor Cox, it's all in the state of Ohio and Clark County, Ohio courts. And?
The word attack or attacking on the internet has been very watered down and misused.
Walker.
Yeah. How was saying my son's at my house transferring data an attack on Brenda Becker? Can't make this shit up, folks.
Open her thumbs. I called her dog an ankle biter and she brings her kid into it. Saying, I can't do any of all this stuff on Brenda. It's right there in the...
No, that's not how it went down at all.
Urban's chat. The whole thing. Go back and view it later.
I hope Urban Disciples is hearing this where I can view his chat right after this. I hope you don't make it public until I'm ready, though, because you all delete your comments.
Me and Becky were going at it. So, if you're in chat, and you're going at it with somebody, you bring your family into it.
Nobody was going at it, Brenda Becker. You got butt hurt and pissed off and went into your delusions. Your paranoid delusions. All because I said my son was over here transferring data and saw the BS crap between us.
It's on you. It's on you, Becky. It's not on me.
No, this is on you, Brenda Becker. You're bringing my family into the BS. You're targeting them purposely, willfully, nefariously.
But I'm glad I went over and recorded it. Because I know you're going to have me back in court, Becky.
You're right.
I just turned the tables to the turn a little bit, because I caught on to your game.
Adam 12, Adam 12. You sure did.
Just another addition to this testimony here. Since it seems like that these two may be taking each other back to court, I haven't had any, let's say...
Oh, you're going to be there too. Yes, you are, Aaron Victor Cox. You're going to be there too, honey.
Again, contracts or been paid to do any work for anyone, especially the documenting. I do it, once again, my own fruition and volition. And have I nor wanted to work with anyone or tried to work with anyone, but I'm constantly being lumped in that I work with all these people when I don't, and I'm just documenting for news and social media news purposes.
And catch on. Oh, gosh. Man, now he's using half of Tamara Webb and Brenda Becker and Colleen Kokar. He's documenting it for news and media purposes.
We gained there, Brenda Becker. Adam 12, Adam 12.
Also, notice in this video the use of the word whore and other slanderous names that are being projected out there, mainly coming from Miss McCluskey.
Yeah, they're a bunch of drama fucking whores. And get over yourself. My freedom of speech. I have a right to think they're fucking drama whores. Me and Cox, you got weak shit. I'm sure the Attorney General is real interested in this bullshit. Agent 19 shit, yes. Your bullshit, no.
It's a game with you. To harass people. Even if it is stuff.
You have a right to your opinion. Okay, go ahead. We all know you're still in. I guess standing up against this community and their LARPs and all the bullshit they've been doing for the past 6 years is me harassing everybody.
Colleen Kokar, you and Aaron Victor Cox, and Windy.
That's a blatant lie. Like I said, got no contracts to work with anybody, haven't wanted to work with anybody, have exchanged ideas with people.
Never said you had a contract with anybody.
People in certain, let's say, instances that have happened to try to get down to the truth to be able to report social media news. And
when you pulled up some woman with toilet paper stuck in her ass and no underwear on, walking across the room, and you said it was Colleen Kokar and it wasn't, you were just doing that because you're a news journalist, right, Aaron Victor Cox? Right. Do you think my Attorney General's stupid? Do you think your Attorney General's stupid or your Supreme Court is stupid, Aaron? Damn, you must.
Put out the disclaimer many times that when there are court cases involved through the internet, I tend to report on those court cases. That's my let's say, one focus.
No, his agenda, in my opinion, is to say, what should I do, guys? Give it all up because I defended a convicted pedophile? Because that's what he's been doing for the past several years. That's all he's been streaming about. Other bullshit, yeah, I'm sure, but, he's lying through his teeth what he is, fucking a journalist and all this bullshit.
That Mr. Cox has as far as utilizing the internet to...
even calling himself Mr. Cox.
Document court cases of certain people taking each other to court through it's been caused through the internet.
I'm going to donate. Take a donation to that.
Maybe you should go talk about Dave Acton again. And how I need to buy Dave Acton's book. With Sugar Shine. Yeah. Right? Let's talk to the Attorney General about that. Right, Aaron Victor Cox? Let's talk to the Attorney General about how you say I'm in with Gary Hunt. Right, Aaron Victor Cox? Why are you doing piddly shit about animals and stuff like that? Where's the beat? Why are you skipping over all the beat?
Well, sugar wheat fun.
Do it.
Chicken paper.
Do you think I'm gonna upset me? She just said to her wheat fun again. Aaron wants proof.
It just makes me laugh. This is hilarious. That just makes me laugh.
The beef was so 2016. Now it's about that 3D imprinted beef that we're trying to look into, and maybe what some people are trying to cover up. Also, Toronto area. Let's put it that way.
Do it. I hope you do. Please do. We'll track her down to the green leaf. Show him her medical card. She'll have a gift certificate for it.
There you go, folks. David Joyce. Brenda Becker's going to donate to Colleen Kokar's weed fund again.
But don't forget how she went at it for you, Becky. And this is the thanks she gets for going after my family.
Oh, that's because Colleen Kokar said after everything I did for Becky. Becky never asked Colleen Kokar to do anything because Becky already knew what was up with Colleen Kokar. Becky had already had her daughter used by Colleen Kokar. Yep, I sure did. She doxed my daughter. She sure did. Showed the underage picture of her. And yep, that was all she wrote. It didn't matter what Colleen tried to do. But now I'm responsible for what Colleen does too. Okay, Agent 19 and Katie Childers.
Or you. This is the thanks. That was it.
Okay, well, we're going to pause right here. Another instance that happened with Miss McCloskey and myself. She accused me of a certain few things that were also untrue.
I'm sure they're very important and very extreme. to where we need to tag the Ohio Attorney General and the Arizona Attorney General. Let's hear.
Pertaining to, sorry about that. Pertaining to, saying that myself,
You can't spit it out. You're so fucking nervous.
Mr. Cox also has been accused of doxing and obtaining Mrs. McCloskey's address to dox.
Yep. And why did you want to send me some shungite and tell me you sent the wrong kind, Aaron, to get my address? Sure did. Yes, sure did, Aaron Victor Cox. Who's doxing who, Aaron Victor Cox? Damn straight. Make sure you say McCloskey a few more times.
Her, when in fact it's been her doxing Mr. Cox's apparent location for the last few days. Continue on there.
But don't forget how she went at it for you, Becky. And this is the thanks she gets for going after my family.
She didn't
Or
have
you.
anything to say about that,
She
huh?
didn't go, now she's going to tie in even more.
Notice she didn't have anything to say about that.
For you, Becky. And this is the thanks she gets for going after my family. Or you.
What's going on there?
She didn't go, now she's going to tie in even more. I told Brenda that I knew she went after her family, and it was wrong. And now Brenda,
We missed our punchline. Oh, man. See, that's why I'm a failed comedian. I can't even get that right.
I'm
Her, when in fact it's been her doxing Mr. Cox's apparent location for the last few days. Continue on
Nothing.
there.
Nothing. Silent. See? Oh, man. Such a gaslight.
But don't forget
That's a
how she went at it
real
for you,
long pause.
Becky. And this is the thanks she gets for going after my family. Or you.
She didn't go, now she's going to tie in even more. I told Brenda that I knew she went after her family, and it was wrong. And now Brenda's going to twist that into Colleen Kokar went after Brenda's family for me. All I got to say is prove that, because I can prove otherwise.
This is the thanks. That gets. This is how Becky kicked her in the ass. No, I don't blame her for wanting to get away with Becky.
What the fuck? You two came after me, and you haven't stopped. Colleen's live over there right now.
Bring her one day. Yeah, Becky was right. Not. We were still for a very short time, which was good. But she tried to say she's got cancer. She doesn't seem like a person who's got cancer. She doesn't seem like she has fatigue.
There's the cancer again. She doesn't seem like she has fatigue. Oh, but I talked privately when we shut down that stream that one time. Brenda knows, but, yep, she's bringing it out and going to weaponize now. All good, Brenda Becker, all good. You be that BDSM phony girl kind of type now, aren't you? Giddy up now.
And there it is. There it is. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know. Maybe she does you guys stuff me. So what she was trying to do was manipulate me.
And that seems to me that Miss Becker is stating
There you go. Brenda can cough and hack up. Colleen can do it. They can burp. They can belch. I didn't mute out for my cough. Let's see what Aaron Victor Cox got to say on that one. He's got something to say about this, even though it's nothing about him. He's going to weigh in and put his opinion into the Attorney General, because Aaron Victor Cox's opinion about Brenda Becker and Colleen Kokar and Tamara Wood and Becky Dean McCloskey matters.
Yeah, in her opinion,
Hey, she was the one addressing her attorney general first and threatening people with legal. So I guess it just boils down to the art of the retort from here. You know, I mean, that's
No,
just
she didn't
you
say
know.
her opinion, but nice try trying to add that in there. Listen to that. Cox tries to say in her opinion.
is stating that in her opinion,
My emotions.
and that seems to me that Miss Becker is
If the video's still up, me and Becky were going at it. We're still for a very short time, which was good. But she tried to say she's got cancer. She doesn't seem like a person who's got cancer. She doesn't seem like she has fatigue.
And there it is. There it is.
Doesn't seem like it's me anyways. I don't know. Maybe she does you guys stuff me. So what she was trying to do was manipulate me.
and that seems to me that Miss Becker is stating that in her opinion,
You catch that? Brandy better be sending Aaron a donation. Send him a donation now.
Emotions, just like someone else had in the past. You know, one that's gonna die. The other one's gonna die.
recently and many other times, but recently.
There you go, David Joyce. Now they're in my medical history.
Who is? Not,
Now they're
not
going to
Mr.
LARP it up
Cox.
about cancer.
Ms. McCloskey has accused Mr. Cox of using multiple stock accounts to try to harass her. Where
You
she
have, Aaron. You have. You're the sock queen over there.
Oh, see?
is absolutely wrong. And recently, someone harassed her about an apparent cancer diagnosis, and the stock account went in there to harass.
Well, that was either Brenda, Tams, who else knows? Aaron or Colleen.
But it was first. Oh, that's Aaron. Oh, I'm sure that's Aaron. See, now the story changes. That's why we do these
Because
videos.
Colleen keeps bringing it up, too. She thinks it's all just a LARP. Just keep speaking. That's all I'm going to say. Keep speaking.
Asked her about that, and it was automatically that's Mr. Cox in a stock account when it's wrong.
Folks, she's publishing this out here as fact. None of it's in her opinion. She's publishing the
Let's go to court. I accused Aaron of being a sock. I might be wrong. The world's going to end. The Anunnaki are coming.
slander as fact. She knows whether I have cancer or not. She knows that I was manipulating her. She knows I'm using my family to harass her. She's publishing this all as fact. And this new computer.
That's
So, bunch of bullshit. She was gonna try and
her
use it.
threat of possible court was what kicked off this most recent round of rebuttal videos from Mr. Cox.
The only thing I would do, because she is talking about taking people to court, and you know she has.
Where have I took people to court? You are the only one, Brenda Becker, and you're the one that brought witnesses.
They say, yeah, I'll be a witness that she took your family photos because I did see that. But she's not going to work on me for anything else. I didn't see, I didn't do, or I didn't.
I'm not going to help you with anything, Brenda Becker. Not a fucking thing.
Here. Nope. Not helping you with shit. So, she's not going to get lies out of me. She's not. Why would I help my stalker to stop? She also went after Stackel's family. But the thing is, I don't know who's telling the truth. Because there's something that happened between them before I even got there. Stackel's family.
Yeah, you don't know the truth. I can remember Mike and Kim and me and others all being up on a panel when Colleen Kokar came and said people were digging in her son's grave. We didn't even know she had a son. You know that for a fact. We can all prove that. We, meaning everyone that was on that fucking panel. But LARP it up.
My God, I've been digging in the graves again. Thought we done went over this. No, listen here. Let's reanalyze this. Stackles came to me and told me that they're picking on her because of her son's deceased. And I believe Stackles. And I turned away from them.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
And
oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
I say there was a whole group of them, but that's still what I focus on. In fact, I even have a copy of it from her comments in chat.
Yeah, focus on me.
Bring up the son.
Hey, actually, I got to get down to the bottom line here. Is sometimes I actually do feel like I'm like a hired act for the psychosis ward to come in and play some guitar and entertain the patients every once in a while and get them up and jolly and singing, especially Christmas carols after Christmas. Okay, you see how this works? Okay.
I brought up her son, and that's the reason why you started having nightmares about me. Complete lie.
So, and like I said, I didn't know Becky and Colleen when they first started going at it. I came in.
That's another lie. You were with Colleen Kokar. Yeah, remember? You and Clovis Harmon got over into it with Mike, the Watchman News. Mike over there. And that's how you started stalking me with Colleen Kokar. Yep. What webs of lies we weave.
So, that is something. I don't know, but I've seen it from both of them. Where they go after music kids. I've seen Colleen do it more, though. So, I want to hear at the time that Colleen's starting to use other people's families and kids. I want to kind of lean on that side where she started with the family. But I do stick up for that before she did. Colleen did. I've seen her do it. I've seen her Facebook page.
I don't need you to stick up for shit. You need to stay away from me and mine. I'm done with you targeting me and mine. I'm done with Colleen targeting me and mine. I'm done with Tamara Whiff targeting me and mine. And I'm done with Aaron Victor Cox targeting me and mine. And I'm done with Agent 19 and Katie Childers targeting me and mine. Those are the people that are my focus.
But you tried to do that against me in court.
I spy, underline my I spy, an I.
It's right there in transcripts. Then, when I was able to prove that wasn't me, Becky cried in court and started having a panic attack so bad that magistrate had to ask her if she was okay.
No, that's a complete and utter lie.
Because Becky was being caught in some lies. And I told the magistrate, well, hey, she's lying here. How can you take anything for word? You know, I said,
I want you why.
Because Becky hyperventilated because she got caught in lies. And I told the magistrate, well, hey, she's lying right here. How can you believe anything she has to say? This should be thrown out of court. That is what Brenda Becker just said as a fact. Wow. She's roasted up here too, and she's going to get roasted in a court of law. She sure the fuck is. It wasn't thrown out of court. Now, was it, Brenda Becker? I didn't get caught up in lies, did I, Brenda Becker? How are you going to lie against a magistrate and a judge?
Expound upon that. Also, there was an instance where Miss Dean lied in a public forum where she claimed that she came and met me personally at my house. And
You did not, Aaron. No. Oh, Lord. My victim was because Aaron's a narc just like Agent 19. Oh, my gosh. I need to put each of these guys in pairs, peas in the pod together. Agent 19 and Aaron Victor Cox and Katie Childers, Bill Hell, they all go in the perpetual lying thing. Fucking wow, Aaron. Everybody was calling you gay, Aaron Victor Cox. Yeah, that's straight up what's fucking right. I don't know if you are or not. So I lied for you because I was defending you. Big fucking mistake. I've been out here like 5
I thought she stood alone. I was hoping she would.
times since then saying I lied about it, saying it wasn't true. And you're still writing it because you have nothing more against me, Aaron Victor Cox. so sad you fucking lose. You're the nefarious one doing nefarious shit to me.
No, just discrediting this witness.
Introduced to my animals and my girlfriend, which was a blatant lie, and I didn't really respond to it at that time until she did it again. That's when I brought it to her attention that I did not appreciate that, and that's after that, soon thereafter, is when the clone account incident in my chat room, Mr. Cox's chat room, became a...
Oh my God, she's making connections like Denise Matteau and Colleen Kokara are now. Shortly after that's when he got butthurt, and in my opinion, he fucking pretended it was me and then blocked everyone out of his chat to get everyone mad at me. Oh, poor Aaron Victor Cox.
issue, which was also another, let's say, a false move.
I think that's
and,
actually
her being able to prove
bullshit.
it was Mr. Cox.
Wow, that's interesting how the mental patient actually views how it happened compared to what really happened, and the huge fiasco to hire a PI to do that, to bust Mr. Cox out on these IP addresses with no MAC addresses. Once again, she won't address.
Cloning her in my own chat room. But as far as credibility goes, and just all of a sudden blatantly lying about something, it's happened more than once, and not just to me.
So, yeah, you seem awful busy over there tonight. There must be a lot going on. Gonna be another one of those wild nights again.
That concludes this video, dated 27 December 2022.
Thank God. Wow, Aaron, you got some major complaints there to the attorney generals.
That's just part one, I think. No, this is actually
Man,
part
y'all,
two.
I blocked you out of here the other day, and here you are again. You're one of the biggest drama whores around here. Go the fuck away.
Who is she blocking?
I'm not miserable. I'm having a good fucking time. It's funny calling out liars. It's fucking hilarious.
It is pretty fun calling
Damn,
Becky
y'all.
out the liar. Totally discredited after all of that. I mean, the first 5 minutes she was discredited. The rest was freaking just comedy.
No, I'm not
See-
gonna play Angela.
see how
Spears
important
for
the,
entertainment.
See how important the chat rooms are to state actors? I'm glad she's pausing so long to really contemplate what's going on in that chat room at the
And there's
zero
doxing
speed.
in my chat room.
Hey, she feels good. She got to block somebody. That actually helps with some of the patients also, is they can block some people, makes them feel better, even if they're on their own side. Isn't that amazing? Something about the dopamine hit
Urban
there.
Disciples, if you hear me, let me know. I'm ready to share your chat. Otherwise, I'll just show it in a court of law. You stop my screen share and redo it so I have my screen share.
Shit, man. This is some state actor shit.
Image pulled up. Let's go over and see what Colleen Kokar's lying about today. Let's put it on private.
So
Yep,
I was
monitor
looking
the
at the
halls.
transcript
See?
to help me.
Monitor the halls. All right, I got to get out of here.